The FERRAO Frontier. Welcome to the history of the Ferraos, as composed and narrated by Dom Ferrao, grandson of late Professor Domingos Rosarius Ferrao, and son of late Antonio Xavier Ferrao and Brigida Signorina Lobo Ferrao. Presently, we reside at Weymouth, Massachusetts, United States of America. This video is produced, edited, and directed by son Joshua Jude Ferrao. Dinner was served at Mel and Drew's house in Norwood with Joanne. On site is Cleopatra Ferrao. The first phase involves Ferraos before my parents came on the scene. It was around 1830 through 1850. A young man married a young woman in Agasain, Goa. The young man was my great-grandfather, and the young woman was my great-grandmother, whose family presented a dowry, customary during the time to the groom's family that is currently our Agasain ancestral home, along with other property on the hills and surroundings. Together, the property is worth more than 2 crores of Indian rupees. The entire property boasts of fertilized land with fruits grown each season, such as cashews, jackfruits, tamarind, mangoes, coconuts, and other fruits till this day. This includes the paddy fields that have rice grown by cultivation, enjoyed by past and present family members. For generations, Ferraos have fed on the fruits of the land. The house was originally beautifully built with seashell windows and high ceilings with tiled roof and stone wooden structure. The main entrance is the huge, old-style wooden door, leading to an altar for the family to say their evening rosary, spread out to the main hall and dining room and kitchen and other small rooms. The house boasts of the Ferrao well, which is not used anymore, as times have changed and taps with flowing water took its place. When I was much older, I spoke to my dad to provide me an insight to the Ferrao history. According to my father, great-grandfather was notorious and carried a rifle to shoot birds and animals, but settled down later to doing good, especially when grandfather was born. He changed for the better. Great-grandfather and his wife had a son born to them, who grew to be a famous man, Professor Domingos Rosarius Ferrao, who happens to be my grandfather. When I was born, I was given his name for a reason, to continue a family tradition. Since then, I have changed my name to Dom Ferrao, the son of late Antonio and Brigida Ferrao. The entire village of Agasain was known to all by the Ferrao family name, as no address was needed by anyone, including the mailman. All this thanks mainly to my grandfather's fame at the time. As a patriarch of the Ferraos, he was a just man and hard-working, and preferred to walk to his college or school to teach. He had a master's degree and PhD in Portuguese, very rare during the time. My father-in-law once told us that he himself was one of the students of the professor and liked his teaching style. Grandfather was the only earning member of the family. Grandmother had her hands full with 11 children, 8 boys and 3 girls, including an adopted son. Thank you.